Alrighty, hello again, this is Trice Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, and tonight we'll be testing out this ship, and seeing if it handles the way I hope it does, so let's get in game, and get things rolling. Come on, game. Let's go. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, come on. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Good evening.
Good evening. Just let me sort this mess out. Right, how's that?
I think that might be okay.
Alright, let me put my headphones on so I can hear you properly. Yes, my carrier's right next door to yours.
Yeah, and I'm plotting a course to Grable. Because there's a war over there. And hopefully we can find a combat zone since there's a war. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
So where are we going?
Grable. Grabil. Like a misspelled gerbil. It's the closest war or civil war. At only 22.32 light years.
Right, what's the name of the place again?
Grable. Grabil.
G-R-A-B-I-L.
B as in boy. And in just a sec, you'll be able to just jump to me whenever the Braben tunnel runs out. There we are.
And 2 jumps.
That combat beast of yours doesn't have a very big jump range, does it?
That's made my silly call there.
There's a conflict zone to go to. Oops, I'm being interdicted. Where did he go? He lost me.
Oh, is my game about to crash?
Oh, that wouldn't be a good thing.
Well, I'm stuck in the tunnel.
Hmm.
Oh, finally got there. So what have you gone for? High, medium or low?
I've gone for the high. I want to make sure you're close to here. And since we've got independent versus federation, I'll take the Fed one because I don't want the Feds mad at me and I don't care as much about independence. Okay, you're nearby, so I'll start heading in.
What's sort of nearby? I'm doing your favourite trick.
Yes, the ubiquitous loop of shame. Power to shields.
Routing power to
One
shields.
tonight.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Actually, power to engines. I don't have any shields. Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
I'm not sure if I need power on my weapons, but, you know, we'll see. I certainly don't need any on shields. I got no shields to power up. Alright, drop it in. And we're going to help Manite Incorporated. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Red alert.
Acknowledged. Preparing for combat.
Why are my weapons not showing up? Oh, there they are. Why are my weapons not firing? Oh, there they go.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
What is wrong with my multi-cannons? Oh, that's what's wrong with my multi-cannons. Okay,
You haven't got one of the right buttons.
there we go.
We have enemy spec ops in the area. Stay alert. One of our command vessels has entered the area. Protect that ship.
Alright, what else do I go for? Ooh, look at this guy here. Alright. Oh, you got a couple of guys that like you.
Oh, tell me about how bloody hell this shield delay here. Before I move me down a second. No. Okay.
Hello, Hep. Welcome back. Ow. Nope. Just testing out a combat ship. And trying not to run into Tacita without any shields on. Well, I have to say this is not a very effective ship.
What was that? It's not very effective.
Oh, one of them actually found me. Where is he? Fire heatsink.
Ejecting heatsink.
That's funny, he completely lost me. Oh, not so much. Fire heatsink.
Ejecting heatsink.
Fire heatsink.
Ejecting heatsink.
Oops. Time to go. Fire heatsink.
Ejecting heatsink.
Well, this is a complete bust. All right.
Oh dear. And I've just lost my shields and come out of it as well.
I don't have much canopy left.
Is there bases here? Stations, rather?
Yep. But I literally, this was pitiful. This is probably the worst ship build I've done ever.
So it doesn't still work.
I don't know whether it doesn't still work, but because I switched from gimballed to fixed, so I don't know if I just can't target. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
It may be entirely lack of pilot skill. But in either case, this just does not work, at least not for me. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
That's not good.
Well, it means time for a different option. Hello, James, and hello, Hug. Welcome back, guys. That was expensive. Lots of repair. Although I have to say, it's one tough little cookie, but it doesn't dish out anywhere's enough damage. Yeah, two grade 3 multi-cannons just doesn't work. So I'm not sure what to put on this for weapons. Has an okay longevity, not great, but okay. But class 3 multican is just, I'm not doing enough damage. Now I don't know if that's because I'm having a hard time targeting with the fixed multi-cannons, or if it's because I'm just not doing enough damage. I don't know. I wonder if I've got any gimballed multi-cannons back on the... let me see. Yeah, I have 3 gimballed multi-cannons over on the... I may have to engineer them, but I got three gimballed multicannons I could put on this. Well, I guess we head over there and get those and see if maybe I can do something with those. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
I don't know how well engineered those are. We'll have to find out when we get over there. So I may be finding my way off to Todd the Blaster before I do anything more. For track landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
I did notice I wasn't getting targeted by as many ships.
I was getting 11.
Yeah, well, I'm running so little heat that they have a hard time seeing me. Powered engines.
Routing power to engines.
All clear. Until next time, Commander.
I mean, even the spec ops. I mean, I was only getting one spec ops guy on me, and he'd lose me.
At the end of that, I had 3 on me, that's why I had to jump out.
Right.
And I was trying to take them out and watch you at the same time, it was like, nah.
Al, I don't think you need to worry about watching me. I need to make sure I don't run into you, though.
You weren't the only one that was running into me.
I ran into you, I think, 2 or maybe 3 times, and each time it took about 1% to hull. But this thing's quite tanky. I think hull tank is a workable concept. I just got to find the right weapon for it. And fixed multi-cannons is not the right weapon. I think I've proven that beyond a shadow of a doubt. Or at least not the right weapon for me, because I don't seem to be able to stay on target with it. But this build did do one thing I liked. It kept the number of ships coming after me to a minimum. Of course, that meant you got all the attention, but
It's not the sort of attention I want.
true enough. And because I wasn't really hitting very well, I wasn't really helping, reduce the numbers on you either.
Well, once the shield's taken down, and I was right about this, it's absolutely shredding them once the shields are down.
Right.
Problem is getting the shields down at the minute. But it did well.
And I think to actually fight with this ship, I think I'm going to need to become a better pilot. because I wasn't able to stay on their tail. They were getting away from me.
I was going to say before, while you get used to it, going to the low or medium, the high is a bit intense.
Yeah, but I didn't think the medium or the low and the medium would tell me what I needed to know. And the high definitely told me what I needed to know. Wrong weapon. Pack hounds may be a good idea, although I understand they've got somewhat limited ammo. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad.
And I don't know that I've got pack hounds available. Aren't they a power play item? Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, James was saying pack hound works well.
It might work well in a normal house race, but I don't think it'd work very well in that.
No, I'd worry that I'd run out of ammo too quickly.
Area, Commander.
And it's kind of moot point because, yeah, it's a power play item. And I don't have that. I only ever got the, well, other than the railguns, the only thing I got were the defensive power play items.
I've got pack hounds and the Imperial railguns, or Imperial hammer, sorry.
Yeah, the Imperial railguns used to be absolutely amazing. But they still haven't unnerfed nail guns.
The thing I got today was I now have fully engineered plasma accelerators to try out.
Right. So I've got some seeker missiles, but nothing in a class 3. Some advanced missiles, nothing in a class 3.
And look at the ammo. 18.
Yeah. Yeah, anything with low ammo is kind of a non-starter. So I got Imperial hammers, but yeah, it's not really an ammo problem so much with those as it's a heat problem because, I'll suddenly start showing up on radar, and since I don't have shields, that's a problem. So the same problem with plasma accelerators. Although I could get class 3s on those. Might be interesting to try.
But the other problem you got then is they're fixed as well.
Yeah, and I'm not doing well targeting with fixed with this ship. So let's go for gimballed multi-cannons. Class 3. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to the engineer for these. All right. Oh, that one's fully engineered. Efficient, oversized. All right. Efficient, oversized. Oh, I've got 2 of them fully engineered. Cool. All right, so we can try this. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
All right, back over there. Yeah, that works. Salvo and run, but going into combat zones.
Departure confirmed.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frame
Speed
shift
restrictions have been lifted. Flight control signing off.
On my more cargo-oriented ships, I'm thinking of doing mine layers. Just launch hundreds of mines behind me. Here, fly through that. You know, a Type 9 completely filled with mine layers. Alrighty. Conflict zones. Oop, I can't see the conflict zone we were just at. That's annoying. Low intensity. Low intensity.
So we're near this big brown planet.
Alright, I must be too far from that planet to see it, so I'll head towards you. Yeah, I don't know. I've never used mine, so.
My intensity go up. No, you had it in the list though.
There we go loop-de-loo, here we go loop-de-lie, here we go loop-de-loo. All on a Friday night.
And I'm not gonna see it.
Alright, 8 megameters, 7 megameters. And in we go. Alright, Manite Incorporated.
Good to have you on the team, Commander.
Red alert.
Hardpoints are already active. Would you like me to disable them?
Yes. Who the hell's shooting at me? What the heck shooting missiles at me? Dang it! Now where's that guy I was shooting?
Getting blasted by me at the minute.
They're focusing fire on our capital ship. Keep it safe.
Nothing like flying around with a cracked windshield.
Target destroyed. Target shields online.
Okay, you get away from the capital ship, you.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
Alright, let's go pick on another one of these guys.
Under attack.
Alright, go find another one. Where is he? There's one. Alright.
Target destroyed.
more bad guys firing over here. Well, let's go find one of these guys. What are you? Oh, okay, this should be a good one. Vulture versus vulture. Alrighty. Another ship over here. Alright, we'll do this guy. Okay, so it's not two class 3 multi-cannons that's the problem. It's the problem that I can't fly straight.
Why can't you fly straight?
You know, experience, I would guess. I just can't fly well enough to get enough lead on target to be effective. So I have to be gimballed, I guess. Boy, this guy chaffs a lot. When you gonna run out of chaff, buddy?
Target destroyed.
Alright, where's the capital ship?
I can feel it. Keep up the pressure.
Alright, there's another one to go after. Oh, a Cobra Mark III. This should be doable. I'm doing a lot better with gimballed. Fire chaff.
Firing check.
Target destroyed.
All right. Next target.
Great work, Commander. You really made a difference.
Heh.
Friendship charge detected. Message.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. So I'm at 92% hull and 53% canopy. Not bad.
You survived.
Yeah.
Acknowledged. Disengaging weapons.
So this changing from the fixed to the gimbal did a lot for my survivability. So I like that. I think I'll leave this ship set just this way. And I'll start working on the other vulture. I don't know. I want to do some sort of more exotic weapon loadout for that guy. I just don't know what I want to use yet.
Well,
Massive
definitely
frameshift
gimbal.
surge detected.
Where is he? Where is he? I want to see him leaving. Bye!
Mate, I'm right in front of you.
What'd you say?
Mate, I'm right in front of you.
Oh, capital ship went and left, and I wanted to get it on stream leaving. All right, did I miss much for the? Oh, James has been sending stuff. Pack hound on his Phantom. Okay, I got that. Mines are good. Got that. Reverb for the shield on ion disruptor for the drives. Okay. Yeah, I use FA off in a limited amount because I'm not good at it. Be nice to be better at it. Anyway, I think it's time to go repair this ship. So back to Klimek Terminal. Actually, it's pretty much the end of the night. Maybe I should just go back to the. Yeah, I'll go back to the Violet Pumpernickel. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
All right. What'd you say? 2 jumps for you, 1 jump for me.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right, so this ship is now set where I'm going to leave it. That's good. I'll have to figure out what I want to use for weapons on the other one. And whether or not I want to shield tank, or if I want to put not shield tank, but hull tank like I did on this one, or whether I want to put shields on it. I don't know. I could go either direction. The problem, the vultures tend to have 2 problems.
Disengaged.
You can't get enough power in them, and they heat up far too much. So this build without shields and using multi-cannons keeps a very, very low heat signature, which keeps me from being just randomly attacked, which means I can keep things one-on-one. And that's okay. You can do things one-on-one. Oh yeah, I have to engineer the power plant on this out to the fullest just to even run what I'm running here. Here we go loop-de-loo, here we go loop-de-lie, here we go loop-de-loo, all on a Friday night. Alright. But, yeah, my canopy's not in good shape. Made it? It survived. Yep.
I mean, I could have fired some repair liquids at you.
Right, but that won't tell me how much damage, how much the damage is going to cost to repair, which is what I need to know. So I got to go repair it and see how much it costs.
Okay, then when later on when you know how much it costs, I get really stuck.
We see you out there, Commander.
Yeah.
Let us know if you'd like to dock.
If I was able to run shields on this and I don't get any damage, well then you've got no repair cost. Okay, great. The only thing you've got is ammo cost. But then again, if you're running shields, you're probably running lasers, so less, no ammo cost. Lots of things to consider here. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Access granted. Please follow standard docking protocol.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear
The
deployed.
accelerators off this and put the accelerators on to see what happens.
Landing gear deployed.
I generally like lasers to take down shields, and then whatever else.
Hull integrity compromised.
All right, refuel 271 credits.
Landing complete.
Not bad. 3,600 credits of repair. 4,500 worth of ammo. And another 60 for structural. Boy, that's not a lot of cost for that damage. That didn't cost me much at all to repair.
And how much did you make?
A mil. So maybe after all the costs, I got 800K out of it.
Yeah.
All right. Of course, I didn't go after. I didn't get any anaconda kills or anything like that. I'd taken out small ships. 30 to 40K here and there. I found one anaconda right near the end, but I was out of ammo, so I couldn't hurt it.
What's that all the way through that? I never saw a big ship.
Yeah. Well, that's because it was a capital ship shows up one, and you don't usually get anacondas in that. Anyway, it's fun for what it is. But at this point, I think I need to get back into the Mandalay and go collect more engineering materials because I have completely run myself out of them again.
That was fun, though.
Yeah. And the party we were attacking is not happy with me now. You're not our friend. That's fine.
And I'm getting attacked as I land on my carrier.
What have you done? Power play? You're probably in the wrong system for your power.
I am in the wrong system. I'm hostile at the minute.
Yeah, because I think this is Yuri Grom.
And the thing is, they attack me. If I fire back, I'll get a bounty. So
Yeah.
let's do it.
Which is silly. But whatever. That's the whole thing with power play. And it's part of the reason that I avoid it. I just don't need to deal with, somebody who can shoot me, but I can't shoot back. Yeah, the Titan drives are use up a lot of resources. And then again, I've not only done the Titan drives, but I mean the Vulture was not very heavily engineered, so I had to do a lot of engineering to that. Several of my other ships were completely unengineered, so I had a lot to do on that. My other Vulture, I've still got to put, I got to decide whether it's going hull, tank, or shield, and then engineer whatever defenses I put on it and whatever weapons I put on it. So that one's got a lot of work to do. And then I've got several more ships beyond that. So there's a lot of engineering to do on, well, I have a rather large fleet. So much to do. I suppose it keeps me busy anyway. Do a bunch of engineering, go collect a bunch of materials. Do a bunch of engineering, go collect a bunch of materials. And then occasionally test ships. See if I like it. So I know right now I don't like the the fixed multi-cannons. So on things that are one shot, like the railguns and the plasma accelerators, yeah, I could turn around and get a line it up and get off a single shot. But trying to keep a fixed multi-cannon on target is just not doing it in a vulture. I don't know if I can do it on any other ship. Maybe not. I may not. I just may not be a good enough pilot to pull that off. I don't know. They're stored for now because they're fully engineered, and maybe we'll do something with them later. But we'll have to see. But that was really interesting. Hull tank, no shield, running cold. It definitely did not get anywhere near the attention that I was getting with a shielded ship. So that's definitely an interesting option. Alrighty though. I do have to get up in the morning. I got lots of stuff I got to get done this weekend. This weekend's crazy. Why on a weekend do I have to be at 3 places at the same time? I don't know. But whatever, it is what it is, and we're out of time. So at this point, I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. In the stream chat, we have Malcolm, Hug, James. Well, Malcolm, Hug, and James. And thank you guys for joining me in stream chat. It's great having you all along, as always. And once again, Tacita, thank you very much for your support in helping me test this ship. I would hate to get overwhelmed in this little tiny ship. It
Especially in the second battle, I was watching you more.
the second battle, I don't know if you were keeping them off me more or whether they were all focused on the capital ship and not so much on me.
Yeah, they were more focused on that than me, so it's like I got a chance to watch what you were doing as well. So
Yeah, and that ship is very maneuverable. I really like it. Of course, I like the Corsair better, but to each their own. Anyway, like I said, I am out of time, so we're going to leave things here, pick it up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus, signing out.